Okay. There we go. Checking sound levels. Okay. That looks pretty good. As long as I keep my voice volume up. Time to see if the Twitch and the YouTube notifications are working. Hello, Liam, Liam 1995 on YouTube. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having a good day or night wherever you are. And also, Liam and anyone else that comes to the stream, let me know how my voice volume is, because I don't know what happened. It did take a drop somehow. Why, I don't know. Okay, well, so much for the event list. Freaking hate people like that. No, anyway. Okay, that's good. And I'm sorry, I just saw the event list. That's why I don't have the chat box up anymore. I used to have a chat box where people could see what's said in the chat, but people would say just sexist and racist things. So I just stopped putting it up. Now though, I'm gonna do the same thing with the event list. Great. Try to do some stuff. People, always gonna be people out there trying to mess it up for everyone. Either way, Liam, I hope you're having a good day or night where you are. Alright, so today we'll be starting the Honest Hearts DLC. Hopefully some plants have grown in a big mountain, finally, and I can make some stem packs. If not, I'm gonna have to try and make some caps, buy some stems. And hopefully the game won't crash.
Baby, don't believe a word that Sink says. She's all lies.
Alright. Alright. Back to the Mojave we go. Oh. Can't work indoors. Okay then. Let's try that again. There we go.
Ready, steady, fighting.
And that's a mighty fine hello.
Was that all?
Alright. Happy trail.
long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pip-boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair.
Who do you think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Burroughs?
Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name
Okay, and it just repeats from there. Oh, that's to throw my weapon for teleport, or fast travel as they call it. Game. Recommended for upgrading the K9. I've gone with. Excel. Hey Chris, welcome back to the stream. Hey, and I never got the notification. Big surprise. That's why I decided to put the message in the mod chat that I'm live now. Because I had a feeling otherwise you guys won't would have known. That'll follow me on Twitter. It's another way to get notified. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I have to go there, but before I do, I want to go to the Lucky 38 and kind of reorganize my supplies and everything. Okay. For the people who have played the game and everything, the commando faces means that I've upgraded the bots to the Mach 2. I was planning to, kind of do a independent New Vegas. But then I decided to make this playthrough a NCR run. Christian. Yeah, here we go. How many caps do I have? Here we go, bottle cap. Oh, no, those are star bottle caps. Ah, there we are. It's like, I should have enough to upgrade everything. Yeah. There we go. Okay, trunks. Okay, workbench. That's good. Just have that. That's these. Yeah, unfortunately, from what I can see, there's no reload bench. In the Lucky 38, which kind of sucks. At the strip. Yeah, the thing is, I don't have a mod that would actually make that worthwhile. But yeah, if I had any companions or anything, this would be where I can send them. And to my knowledge, I think this is the only place that I can do that with. I don't think I could get a house anywhere else without mods. So that's yeah. Oh, great, weapons. Okay. Not really an energy weapon build. I never, at least in Fallout New Vegas, I've never been a fan of the energy weapons. But this Tesla cannon packs a heck of a punch. No need for that anymore. This is 61 per second with a base of 56. This is a bit better base damage, but this has better. Yeah, this has better per second. And a heck of a lot lighter too, so we'll go with this. Keep the sniper rifle. And pistol. It's not so close to breaking. I have to like be really selective because the next mission can't, or the next DLC, I can't start if I have too much, if I'm carrying too much. To the Enclave base now because yes, and actually, I came across a channel and this YouTube channel. It's actually what got me back into Fallout again. Oxhorn. I actually watched his playthrough of the entire Enclave and the Remnants, so I know exactly what to do. To get that done. It's a good weapon, but it's really heavy. Yeah. Sorry, boy. You gotta stay here. What about a barrel? Let's see. This is PR14 or P. Damage to... Words are hard. Damage threshold of 14. Faster sneak speed, +1 to perception and agility, and +5. 25 to sneak. That is the best armor I have, though it can be a bit annoying. Here's the breather. And in there. Okay, I still have it. Woo! I thought I lost that for a second. What the heck? I can't wear both at the same time? That sucks. Okay, so I have damage threshold of 20, which I really don't know. Like, I don't fully understand what that means. And I want to keep the rebreather because it will allow me to breathe underwater whenever I can. Yeah. Let's see. Anything else? Keep the water for a pinch for health. Same with the Coca-Colas. Oh, I still have one of these. Just yeah. Except for like the alcohol and everything, which I'm gonna put away in here. Right, I think oh. And casino. What I said. I think what I said was I believe I'm ready for the next DLC.
What do you need? Bye.
Okay. I do want to go to the outpost first. For two reasons. One, to check how much it would take to repair what I have. This is one of the few locations that I know of that the guy has a 100%, 100 repair skill. So,
Been doing a lot of good work out there, setting an example for the others. I know Ranger Jackson appreciates it. Alright then, just sign here, here, and here.
pretty much 12,000 caps to repair everything? Are you local? Holy shit. Alright.
More than you already have? Might want to ask around, but truth is, you've already helped out a lot in the short time you've been here. Sir.
And the other reason is to show you guys, yeah, I know, right? At that high of a repair skill, you'll never need a repairman. Be good to go. Now,
Background?
what? This game right here, Caravan. It's complicated as heck. I don't even fully understand how it works, but I have learned a trick. I came across this while looking up possible cheats for the game. Okay. Okay, so yeah, first number cards go. You want 6 through 10. Kings and jacks. No queens. The aces, kings, jacks, and 2 jokers. Make sure I have this right. Hey Wooden, welcome back to the stream on Twitch. I know. And thing is, I've read the in-game manual. A little note that you get from Ringo at Good Springs. I've read that thing. It does not fully explain how to do it. And I don't even fully understand how I win sometimes. But, I actually got this cheap from the Fallout New Vegas wiki guide on IGN. And it has worked for me. So you want 10s, 9s, 8s, 7, 6, kings, jacks, aces, and the 2 jokers. Everything else, you don't need. when it comes to reviews, Chris, when it comes to reviews, I don't trust them. But when it comes to cheats and everything, because the cheats actually come from members of the community. And, you know, people who actually played the game. The reason why I don't like IGN as a source for reviews is because a lot of times the people who go to review the games never even touch the game. So, yeah. Okay. So you want to get the piles to 22 to 26. And there you go. Like I said, the game makes very little sense. But hopefully it'll play out in my favor. Yeah, I don't fully understand how that works. But apparently if you put a jack on your opponent's stack, it will remove some of their cards. I don't fully understand how it works. Damn.
Background? Just my luck. What'll it be this time?
That doesn't make... I know, Chris, I know. But... Now... Now keep in mind when I started this, I only had like a few hundred caps on me. After this game, we'll see how many caps I have. Wow, really? Going for the check that early, huh? Alright. Put it at 20. Okay, that'd be good enough. Put it at 20. And there we go.
Background? Fine then.
Alright. So now we check my caps. I'm now at nearly 7,000 caps. That's from 3 games of Caravan with that deck. What cap? If this was the real world, Chris, with my luck, you would be right. But we only have 1 cap left. But no. With that trick, it's like 9 out of 10 times you'll win with that deck. It's a good, quick way to make caps. Actually...
Background? Just...
Alright. I need caps to buy stuff and repair my stuff, so. Not a good old man. Like, I don't even fully understand what the Joker does. I really, really don't. The rules are not very clear. Oh,
Background? Alright, go on. Let's put our cards down.
hmm. That's the first time they ever said something before the hand actually started. I think that's an indication that this is my last time that I could play them.
Fine.
Alright. Now, go back here
Hello.
to repair my gear. But probably it's not gonna leave me with much. But at least I'll be able to start the next DLC with fully repaired gear.
Been doing a lot of good work.
Oh dang, I still can't. Okay.
Sir.
The only thing I couldn't repair was my rather 10mm pistol. Which is fine. On Twitch.
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
Right now, Chris, I only have one viewer on Twitch. And trust me, I wish it worked that way. When I didn't have viewers on Twitch, I had a bunch of viewers on YouTube, and if I had little to no viewers on YouTube, I have a bunch of viewers on Twitch. I wish it worked like that. So 55s. Oh no, 5mm. Oh, okay. I'm good on the service rifle ammo, as well as the 22. She doesn't seem to have 308s. Dang. Rifle is 44s. She doesn't even have 40. Okay. Buy some stems, doctor bag. That's it. Really doesn't have anything for me in ammo. Except for... Yeah, I suppose I could sell her on my energy ammo. But again, that's really not my kind of build. Pick something up. Walk off. No one is... Yeah. If... excuse me. If your sneak is high enough, yes. You can do that. Yeah, you see, I can't play her, in Caravan anymore. So it's only like 5 times per player. Which kind of sucks. What can you do?
Fine then.
I think I have enough caps to repair 10mm pistol.
Been doing a lot of good work.
Nope. Oh, I'm short of just a few caps. Dang it. No, it doesn't even have that option. Oh. You can't be 0. It will work.
Sir. We signed a treaty with the Great Khans. Guess you can never have too many low-life pen dealers.
I came to there's... Hey, don't look a gifted ally in the mouth, okay? Guess I can't sell her what I just stole. Stand up and do it? No. Maybe you can pull that off, Chris? But I can't. Not with my luck.
Fine then.
I always get caught.
No monorail access to the strip? Where am I supposed to take my leave? Freeside?
Aye. Add the fingerprints, you can just... Okay. On PC, Wooden is clicking the right analog stick, I believe. But yeah, I'll give that a try. No, just to see if it works, but... But yeah, it seems like I can't sell her stolen items. Oops. Get your stuff back.
Hello.
Oop, hello.
Is it me, or has the Brotherhood stopped engaging us? Smartest move they ever made, if you ask me.
Yeah. I kinda blew up their bunker. Guess word hasn't reached the outpost. Oh no.
Thanks for the assist. Wish others around here had your drive.
Really can't recall. Dang it. Okay. So, I believe I'm just about set. Travel to the nearest point, and we could start the next DLC. Okay. Knock on wood, but I'm surprised nothing's trying to kill me yet. Normally I have like a Cazador or a Rat Scorpion or something. Come out of nowhere. I said wood, not wooden. Silly. Ah, here we are. Northern Passage. Ah. That is so stupid. Well. Here we go. Okay. Or people.
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself.
If you just know what I just went through. What are you doing here?
Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes.
Oh my me, they're trying to get comfortable. He's a vault boy, yeah. Okay. What was it like growing up in New Reno?
Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
Sit on the fan that's uncomfy. What fan? Oh yeah, I did have like a little table fan. I stopped using it. It was eating up too many batteries.
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the white legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
Were the 80s a gang or a tribe?
What's the difference? Raiders is raiders. Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble.
You're yourself lucky. Yeah. White legs.
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the White Legs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the White Legs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion. Catch you another time, then.
Alright.
Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance.
Yeah, you're welcome for that.
Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a
Who
bitch.
do you think is
Good
cuter,
riddance.
Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
Oh, this guy. Just want to check something. Okay, I am a male, good. Hopefully he won't be too bad. I saw a video of this guy,
I hear the Legion's fixing to attack
from
over
a
here.
Let's Play where the guy had a female character.
Good thing I'm right there.
You looking for trouble, bud? I got plenty to spare, so watch your ass around me.
Doesn't look like you have much hair to spare. Someone with graphic settings again. Big surprise. Hey Chris, welcome back to the stream. Oh, you having a good night? Can you turn up the game volume a little bit? Really? Like, there's just not much happening right now. Oh god, that guy. Oh, Chris, you know about this guy, huh?
Hey, fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using Psycho!
Do anything around here besides trying to talk? I talk too much?
You wanna know what I do, bud? Anything I fucking want! I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see? And done things.
That wouldn't...
Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it. In fact, Yeah, in fact, that's my nickname. Deadeye Ricky. That's my name.
Yeah, well, then that doesn't surprise me any. I'm sure a lot of people do. This guy, oh, God. That is trap. Oh, Chris, you know about this guy too, huh? I see everyone's familiar with Ricky. Ah. Just stash away.
God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using Psycho. But, just talking hypno-theoretically here. Got any suggestions?
Got Psycho to sell, but won't come cheap.
All right. I'm a little light. How many hits you holding?
1 hit for 30 caps.
One lousy hit? That'll cover me for an hour. Hand it over.
Oh, God. Since everyone already knows this guy, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, whatever.
Leave it as that. Just happened to accidentally take a... a viewer on Twitch, just said in chat, he just happened to accidentally take a shotgun volley to the back of the head as the White Lakes attack. Hey, it was 30 caps for me. Alright, time to get the show on the road.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type. Hang on. Ain't you the one that wiped out the Crimson Caravan's Vegas branch not too long ago? Ought to thank you for that. Knocking McLafferty out of the running gives Happy Trails a market to expand into.
Right, forgot about that. Whoopsie. Tell me about the job.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone.
Apparently, if you remember Ricky, actually know who Joshua Graham is. Especially you played any part of the main story of Fallout New Vegas. That is, Kaisar's former, commander. After the failure at Hoover Dam, Caesar tried to have him killed, but apparently somehow survived. And there's Chris again with what? I have nowhere comment of, give me $5,000. You know, right? God, I wish I had that money. Who's Joshua Graham, and why shouldn't I talk about him?
Just don't. It makes the new Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the burn man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
Tell me about Happy Trail Caravan Company.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno.
Hey, Chris.
They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
By himself. Yeah, there you go, Chris. And the thing is, Lamborghini, that's one of those cars where I would love to have just for looks. They're a beautiful car. But you really can't drive those cars really anywhere if you want to keep them in good condition. They could be a pain in the ass to maintain from what I've heard. And expensive. Probably the most high price car I would ever get for like use is a BMW. Probably. I guess Mercedes-Benz, but I really haven't been around a lot of those. Been around BMWs, Fords, Lincoln, Chevys. I think BMWs are the most expensive I'm willing to go. Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, you have like a Ford. You could just go to the nearest shop and pick one up for under $100 maybe, depending where you go. And plus, I have a cousin that's a mechanic, so if I could get my car to him, he could probably do the work for free. I just have to do the parts. Or pay for the parts. Yeah, depending on the car and the job at hand, the parts are actually cheap. Where mechanics get you is the surface fee. You know, their time and labor. Sounds like Happy Trail isn't in the best financial shape.
You ain't wrong. Losing the Salt Lake City run really stung us. If we can't re-establish contact with this run, we'll be in real trouble.
Ooh, that sounds like a car for speed, man. Car.
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80 or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
Welcome back, Chris. But yeah, nowadays I'm lucky to get any money at all. Like literally, the top donator or top donation you see on screen right now, that was the last donation, and that was like 8 months ago. That's cool, dude.
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
Thanks, dude. And I'm working on getting the the image you guys see on top of my channel, Darkhunter 92. I'm working on getting that in the store as well. It just, I have to do every single item individually and every size individually. So right now in the store, the only image I have is my profile icon, the D and the H. But I'll make sure to get the Darkhunter 92 into the store as soon as I can. Hats, not yet. It has been suggested to Streamlabs to put hats and stickers in their merch stores as options. So, who knows? Maybe down the line. There are always expanding. They're always updating. So, trust me, any merch that I could put my stuff on, I'm gonna put my stuff on, man. Trust me. And just a heads up with the prices in the merch store. They're as low as I could possibly go for both 3 sides, actually. Me, the maker of the merch, and Streamlabs to get a good, make it worth it. So, Last I checked, I think it's like $27 for a phone case. I think. There's a link down below to go check it out. I have phone cases, mugs, shirts. You buy a conference print. Bunch of stuff there. Make sure to check it out. Don't know what happened to their mission?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the new Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
Okay, do you know anything about their religion?
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because
Oh, okay, so it's not as bad as I thought it was.
Pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine.
Why do I think that was 27 then? But yeah, so it's still fairly priced. But again, you guys get some cool merch with my icon on it, and you help support the channel, so not a bad deal. Question. I was saying this caravan is headed to Zion. What can you tell me about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the new Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the new Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
And if you guys don't want to purchase anything, I believe on the same web page you can click on there and you can donate to me directly. Personally, I would think the merch would be a better option. That way you guys get something in return. But buying merch, donating, subbing to me on Game Wisps, which I am working on to switching over to Patreon. All that helps support the channel and what I do. Haven't been through a recent. What's the situation like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Tell me about the raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s. But we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
And actually, I believe I have it set up where if you buy something in the merch store, an alert should come up on screen. So.
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Warlords, how dangerous are they?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
How about I get my caravan?
Should have figured you for a player. All right, let's play.
before, this is the best way to make caps. Great suppressment. Yeah, I don't think Obsidian really thought of that. Like, if they made Fallout New Vegas today, I really doubt they would name a tribe in the game White Legs for that very reason. But okay, come on now. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Again, really don't fully understand how these cars work. Oh yes, son of a gun. How is that 40? I need a jack now more than ever. There we go. Exactly what I need. Well, I don't even know why these cars are not even playable. Hey Jess, welcome back to the stream. Wow.
Are you here to join? Hey, order.
Try that again. Now how to playing the card game. Jess, I can't explain to you if I just can't. I have no idea how this game works. Other than your goal is to try to get your caravans between 22 and 26 before your opponents. He wasted no time with that. that one. One. Yeah. Still a payback from earlier. There we go.
Are you here to join? Hang on.
We need to go to Zion.
I bet you are. But you ain't going nowhere loaded down like a pack Brahmin.
Card game. Yeah, it really is, Jess. The thing is, I don't even know if the devs of the game know how that card game works. Relax, I've humped this load. I really hope I read that right. Oh god, across the Mojave on my own two. I can handle.
All right. I reckon you know your limits. You keel over on me out there, though, and I'll leave your ass after we take everything useful you crammed in your pack.
Fair enough. Why the weight limit?
You ain't never been to Zion, have you? We'll be
There's
passing through a whole mess of narrow slot
it
canyons
explains it
and
much better.
high rough passes. A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air.
Okay, Wooden, the Wooden Mask on Twitch said there is a phone app that you can get that explains the game a lot better. Which is good to know. Okay, before we go into Zion, I'm going to take a quick break, refill my drink and everything, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. They don't have the earbuds clearly marked like they should. Like which one goes in the left, which one goes in the right. So sometimes, complete guess. All right.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
I'm sure.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
All right. Well, honest hearts.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to
Thunder.
say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion...
I'll explain it in a moment, Chris.
I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
Oh.
All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks. But here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
Yeah, that's a heck of a glitch. Ooh, great. New problems, yay! But yeah, no, when I was a kid, I was even younger than that, when I was an infant, the doctor my parents first took me to cleaned my ears out with a scalpel and ruptured my eardrums. Ever since then, I've had sensitive hearing. And when I was a kid and a thunderstorm would happen, I would panic. It's so scared. Because my ears would just bother the heck out of me. That's why I was so scared of thunder when I was a kid. Other than that, I don't know if I was really scared of anything. That's water, by the way.
Stay low, people! Stay low!
Enough of this. We're sitting ducks here. Here I come! I was a sheriff once, goddammit!
Stop! No. Don't you die on me,
Okay. What I'm gonna do here is save. I don't need a shoot Ricky. The white leg took care of that for me. But yeah, I'm gonna just exit the game and start up. Yeah, with a freaking scalpel. I don't know how he was allowed to practice medicine on kids, but that's what he did. And it's to say, my parents stopped taking me to that doctor once they learned that. Everything good now. Hopefully. Really? I thought no matter what you tried to do, they would wind up getting killed. Alright. If this doesn't work, I'll double check the graphic settings in the new Facus launcher. Maybe something went wrong. Whoa. A body just flew out of nowhere.
This one looks pretty tough.
The heck's going on with him?
On your feet. Bad guys dealt with.
Yeah, now it's way worse. The heck? Okay. Time to check the graphic settings. Oh my god. Have to. Okay. I can't believe I have 148 games on Steam. Holy. Hello? Adian? I'm sorry, I'm really bad reading names, but welcome to the stream on YouTube. So lovely that is 1080p. Best graphics ever, yeah. And I'm sorry if I butchered the heck out of your name. Okay, now Steam's not working. Holy shit. There we go. I don't know what the heck that was about. Options. Okay. That could be the problem. The ENB take care of these two options. So when that happened, pretty much that's probably why it happened. So now let's turn that stuff off. But launch the game through the launcher and see how it goes. Okay. I don't know what's causing that glitch. Nothing that a few bullets can't solve.
This one looks pretty tough. Cessation of hostilities complete.
One shot? Hold on. You do 25% more damage when any revolver, level action, firearm, dynamite, knife, or hatchet. Apparently 25% is a big difference, apparently. That's good to know. Well, it's still a Bethesda game, even though made by Obsidian. Still a Bethesda game, and Bethesda is known for bugs. And again, I have used mods, I have messed with the files, so some of it could be my fault. Rush gun. See, 99 damage per second. 72 base. All around better gun than what I have. To get full use of it, you need 100 in guns, though. I'm gonna hold on to this gun. Okay, so I need to get a good knife. And a good revolver. Leave for the weapons. Yeah, revolver and lever action firearms. Okay, and I just need to find a good knife or hatchet for melee. Okay. Actually, the game looks a whole lot better now.
Sneaking done.
Oh.
Fighting now. Bad guys dealt with.
Hoy, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
My favorite revolver. Is that wooden? Is that where you can find the lucky pistol? Or the lucky revolver? Oh, after Skyrim, bigger. Well, again, this was Obsidian. Skyrim was purely made by Bethesda. But since they were working on Skyrim, they had Obsidian Entertainment work on Fallout New Vegas. Still a Bethesda game, but he had to go sign another company. That's the one lucky. Yeah, it is. I found it on another playthrough. And my god, that pistol is unbelievable. The crits you could get with it is amazing.
Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come, I can take you to him.
Alright, let's go.
Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
Okay. Now, this perk would be really, really good for finding landmarkers throughout the canyon, but I have the Explorer perk, so all the possible landmarks are already on my Pip-Boy map. So, yeah, so his special ability is not really useful to me, but dang, I wish I knew before I came out here. I would have went to Prim and checked for that pistol, but I don't know if I got it or not. Oh well.
Are we being watched?
Hold up. See that log over there? Take a closer look. There might be some good stuff tucked in there.
One on a stick. I want to try something. The device only works when you are in the area of the Mojave Wastes or Big Mountain, certain location in the Mojave. Will still prevent. Ah, okay. Dang it. I was thinking that I could use it to teleport back to Big Mountain. But it seems like that's not it. Well. At the carbine. 96. Oh, 40. The game actually looks better now, turning that stuff off.
We follow this path for a while. Nice view of the river.
Okay. Try talking with him again.
What can I tell you?
Hey, I don't know why he was freaking out earlier.
Go with fortune, friend.
Okay. But it seems to be okay now. Iguana on the Stick is the first or second game human. I didn't watch the video, but I know someone did a video of the history of Iguana on the Stick, and yeah, I think that was what I've heard. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it was because of Skyrim. It was because of Skyrim. That was the reason why Bethesda had Obsidian make Fallout New Vegas instead of Bethesda making it themselves. They were pressed for time and manpower. And plus, it came out pretty good, everything considered.
Breeze. Don't move us. Why? Whew. That was some kind of lucky. Guess that one was all full of gecko, eh? Don't get used to it, though. Yaoguai are plenty mean as a rule.
Yeah. He was full on gecko, alright. Let's find this last meal. Poor little guy.
You can take the path north here if you want, or head east over the ridge. There's a nice view from the top of that cliff, if you want to look.
Avada. Can't even start pronouncing that one. Oh, really? I can't pick up these little ones? That's a cub. Just let it be. Nice. Now if I could only find the Brock flowers, then I could start making my own. I don't have any empty syringes, do I? Son of a... Oh well.
Follow the old road south. Nearly there.
Okay.
like me?
Like the shadow of a ghost.
There we go.
Ready, steady, fighty.
Who asked that trigger? Scorpion. Barely see him now.
Gotcha!
Fighting over.
You see the dead sentries? Shamans say our enemies' souls are trapped in them. But Joshua says it shows we're serious about fighting. Whoa! Here we go!
Nice.
With
Oh, welcome back, Wooden. Let's talk about all that stuff. Okay. Be my favorite because build your character right. That's a kind of yeah. And that's the cowboy build, I believe. Or any build involving a revolver.
See those handprints? Dead horses and sorrows mark them on taboo places. Places from back when. Good thing for you, I don't buy into that stuff.
Okay then. Some ammo. Oh, good. Yeah. That's life. That's 20 survival. You come in handy. Steve, mom gears. And that would be a good good test of the AI. Oh well. Cowboy, gunslinger, pistoler, etc. Yeah, so
Hang on. You're going the wrong way.
I am. But you head south. That's what you told me, and I'm heading south. Ew. Okay, I am heading the wrong way. Okay. All right. That right there is an indication. Oh.
Fighting time.
Twist.
Thought I saw him on top of the rocks earlier. Was hoping that he would go just run away, but guess not.
Down this path to the north. Hope you don't mind getting wet.
They're really useful.
These paintings show the dead horses' victories against other tribes. Lots more of them since Joshua came to us.
Bet. Ah, nice. That's what I need. If you have empty syringes around, that'd be great.
Nearly there now. Watch out for traps in the water. Got to keep the white legs out somehow, eh?
You know, that would have been useful information before I even set foot in the water, dude. Find a lot of the roots, but I'm not finding a lot of.
We haven't seen anybody in a
flowers.
while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
Oh, we'll try and see if I can catch the fish. Guess that's a no. Okay. Falling Rock Cave. Shoot the fish? That's an idea. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Okay. So I cannot target the fish with fats. That's interesting. Okay, I can't kill the fish. Dang it. So much for having sushi for dinner.
So, here we are. Joshua's just ahead there, in the Angel Cave.
Dead horse king. Okay. There's actually a little backstory behind that. Two bears high-fiving. um, the mountain horners, yeah. In the ink block chest, you saw, when you start up the game, you go through the tutorials and everything. You set your stats. One of the ink blots will actually look like two bears high-fiving, but when the game originally came out, that was not an option to select. So someone actually made a mod where that was an option you can make. And someone in the development team who worked on this DLC just loved the idea. He found it funny, and if you have the wasteland wild thing where you see weird stuff, he comes out of the cave like that. So it's kind of like a little tip to the hat to the community from the developers, which is pretty cool. You don't see a lot of that today.
Hoi.
Oh.
Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham.
Wow, they actually wrote that? God. Looking for Joshua. Yes, I am. Can you tell me where he is?
You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of cave. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
I'm willing to bet that. Need some dynamite. Yeah, enough dynamite, you'll kill everything in that water, you wouldn't. Like a way to go fishing. I'll make sure to be on my best behavior then.
You wise for Auslander.
Good.
Yeah, you really can't chat with him, unfortunately. He just, like I say, it was like a little tip to the hat to the community that the devs did, which is really, really cool. Always love it when devs do that.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it.
Yeah.
Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
This is one of the reasons why I love the Fallout New Vegas DLCs. You notice, in every DLC, Dead Money, Old World Blues, Honest Hearts, they all talk about another carrier. Him, a girl that the Brains talked about in Big Mountain, and another guy. All of which are in other DLCs. You don't really see that kind of stuff today, though, in games. You don't see them, like, a game making 4 or 5 DLCs, and all of them have, like, one thread that connects together. I always love stuff like that. Why so many guns? Because the Dead Horse tribe and the Sorrows are at war with the Whitelegs. Chris. He gets best dialogue with other characters. As well if you do the other DLCs. Yes, you do. Especially if you do Old World Blues first. That's why I'm plan to do the other DLCs, then Lonesome Road. Because really, unless you do it that way, you don't get like the full impact of Lonesome Road. Lonesome Road. You're good. Trash now. Well, no, it's not really that there's trash. It just it shows that the writers and the developers were more creative, more willing to, you know, go that extra mile. Instead of just like, okay, here are a few missions, here's a boss, here you go to your DLC. You know, with very little, if anything, added onto it. It's just looking to make more money. In the time that Fallout New Vegas was made, DLCs were made, there had an art to it. which is really cool. Mini deal. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. A 3 mini DLC, yeah. But, and that's another thing too. A lot of DLCs are really short now, or they just add some cosmetics. Back when Fallout New Vegas came out, DLCs were almost like another game. I believe I said this last night. I feel like if Obsidian really wanted to, and they got a green light from Bethesda, they would have made every single one of these DLCs their own independent game. For the amount of material, lore, and everything they put into it, they could have just really done amazing things with Fallout. But they only got the deal for Fallout New Vegas and then the DLCs. Still worked out okay, in my opinion. And pre-order in Fallout 76 on Friday. Sadly, we won't have crossplay though. Not even 2 people according to time. Cool. Wouldn't? And yeah, I just have no idea how well Fallout 76 it's gonna play out. It could either go really, really good, or it could go really, really bad. One of the two. So I'm hoping for the best, but I'm also wouldn't be surprised if it didn't, become a big hit out of the gates. I really wouldn't be surprised. It's the first time they're making a multiplayer Fallout. Personally, I think they should have done with co-op first, then go to what they're doing with 76. But again, that's how I would do it. Pretty much. But I wish that they made a DLC. They found Vault 13. I know, right? That would have been really cool. But you have a Vault 13 canteen, but you never see Fallout 13 in the Mojave. You don't even hear about it. So how did he get the canteen? Did it come from there? Is that something he found on his trips? No. That was a missed opportunity. But oh well. I think it will be perfectly fine now, to be honest, after reading that German exclusive interview. Something for me to look into. But the thing is, I'm not really too worried about it because pretty sure Vault 13 is completely destroyed if I remember. Really? Dang, that sucks. But yeah, I wouldn't really be too worried about it because Bethesda has been around for a long time now. And Todd seems to be a madman of a genius when it comes to this stuff. So, it's still a bit of a risk though. But I think if they do it right and they have good rules for the server, I think you do just fine. I can only think that they had to be the Vault Dwellers because he was the only one left. I haven't played Fallout 1 and 2 in so long, so many my memory may not be the best. Well, I have Fallout 1, so maybe in the future I could play that, and we'll see. They have so many ways to punish dickhead players good. I know that was a major concern for people with grieving. I know that was a major concern. To hear that they thought about that and they got things in place for it, that's great to hear. Fall 13 only got destroyed if you got the bad ending. He was the only one that left the vault. Interesting. Also, jail players in your settlement, you can get them inside. Nice. Nice. So, I'm interested to see what people like Lord Mean 777 with Patrick Static, Gar, and JP. I want to see those four play Fallout 76. Of any potential group, but maybe them and the Dirt Crew. Those two groups, I want to see them play Fallout 76 together. Oh my god, that'd be freaking hilarious. How do you know so much about what happened to me?
The dead horses are capable scouts. Nothing passes into or out of Zion without my hearing of it.
Came here with a Happy Trails caravan company. Made contact with New Canaan. The New Canaanites.
Happy Trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the New Canaanites, almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other New Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now, not with everything that's going on.
Okay. I'm probably going to be streaming it when the beta comes in. That beta pretty much just going to be the actual game. Just be updated over time. Once the game releases, the beta becomes the full game. Once the beta starts, it won't stop. That's pretty cool, because I have heard of some games where they have the beta, then it stops, and any progress you made in it got resetted or deleted, and had to start all over again. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so it definitely seems like Bethesda had thought of everything when it comes to the release. Those small Easter egg Canaanites are actually Mormons, which is why they have so many M1911s. The Mormons are saying, yeah. I thought it reminded me of something. I've definitely heard of something like the New Canaanites in real world. I definitely heard it somewhere. So it's the Mormons that they based them off of. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna leave without offering to help. What can I do?
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
Okay, and that's the thing. Nothing. By the end of this DLC, I'll have a choice to either fight the Whitelegs and wipe them out, or help the tribes escape the canyon. With that, I'll let you guys decide. And get closer to that point, I'll have a poll. Oh.
The Sorrows believe in a spirit that lives in the caves. Say the spirit punished them once for trespassing. They put special marks around the cave entrances to keep people out. It doesn't work on the Whitelegs, of course, but the dead horses are spooked.
Kill them all. I kind of had a feeling that'd be your pick, Chris. You always like to joke or choose that option. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Follow Chop can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
Good. Okay. I have access to the reload bench and the workbench here, but not to any of the stuff here. With dresser ground.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
What do you say about a carrier? You're expecting?
Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his frumentari and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory. But maybe this one survived.
The story behind the guy that the Sorrows revere is super sad. It is. I actually watched a full playthrough about that, and it really is. Also, the playthroughs I've watched and I highly recommend watching are the ones done by Oxhorn. It's just the way he tells it and the way he plays the game, the way he does his videos, I feel like really good. So when I'm not playing Fallout or anything, you could go and or at least I highly recommend going and check him out. Whether you want to know more about the lore and history of the games, I always watch him. Cool, Wooden. Yeah, I can't even remember how I discovered him. I think I was just trying to look up stuff about Fallout, and one of his videos came up. And I haven't seen Cry in a while. She's been busy. Watching Emil stuff wasn't suggested. Yeah, I think that's how I came across him as well, or Oxhorn. I was watching like videos on how to mod Fallout New Vegas, and I came across his channel. He didn't have any tutorials on how to mod New Vegas, but his playthrough of it is pretty good. I've met Caesar, you know? What do you think he would say if I told him you were here?
I think that would put him and you in a difficult position.
Hmm?
Caesar has agents looking for me, but he won't admit I'm alive. And even if you killed me, he can't acknowledge that. To do so would be to admit I had never died, that Caesar made a mistake. No. He lives by his lies and shall die by his lies. There is no escaping it.
Pray God? What are you talking about?
I am a New Canaanite. We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life. A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity.
was like, oh.
In a world filled with misery and uncertainty, it is a great comfort to know that, in the end, there is light in the darkness. Every day we move closer to our judgment. We must do our best to walk in the footsteps of our Lord and teach others how to do the same. For many of us, the road is a difficult one, but the path is always there for us to follow, no matter how many times we may fall.
You ever fall?
Every day. Some days are harder than others.
Here we go. I think there's a dialogue to get him to talk about the guns, Wooden, that you were talking about.
In the Great Basin and Colorado Plateau, all tribes are known for a specific weapon. Whitelegs are known for their big submachine guns, storm drums. They broke into an armory near Spanish Fork and have been using them for years. Of course, the Dead Horses have their wooden war clubs, and even the Sorrows have their Yao Guai gauntlets. This type of .45 automatic pistol was designed by one of my tribe almost 400 years ago. Learning its use is a new Canaanite rite of passage.
Yeah, right there he's talking about the 1911. A weapon that was pretty much made perfectly. Like, the design of it didn't change for over 100 years. Like, if you got a 1911 today, it would pretty much still be the same gun. And it was back when it was originally made. Rarely changed. Run the show around here.
I wouldn't say that. I am the acting war chief for the Dead Horses. They look up to me for such matters, but I only have the authority they give me. Daniel is the spiritual leader and main link of the new Canaanites to the Sorrows. He's up in the Narrows right now.
What's going on with all these tribes?
A great deal. There are 3, make that 4, tribes here in Zion. You've already met the Whitelegs on the way in. In this camp, you'll find Dead Horses. In the Narrows, the Sorrows. And finally, there's Daniel and myself. We're new Canaanites.
Okay. My dad has a World War II service 1911, and I got myself a Nighthawk version. Nice black with glow sights. Suppressor. They're nearly identical. That's pretty cool, Wooden. And yeah, that's pretty much what I mean, is that he rarely changed. Like, yeah, you could probably have, like what you have, different colors and certain attachments and accessories on it. But bare bones, is still the same gun. Same gun, same design. That's touched for over 100 years. That's unbelievable. Why did a Whiteleg attack my caravan?
They attack everyone who isn't a Whiteleg, especially caravans. They don't know how to survive on their own, so they have to raid. But as for why they are here, they are trying to wipe us out. All of us. They want to join Caesar's legion, and they can only prove their worth by destroying the new Canaanites and everyone we shelter.
Too bad that 1911's a clip and not a revolver. Love to use it in this.
Most don't. It's been hundreds of years since the war. They've developed their own languages. Take the Dead Horses. We think they were originally refugees from a place called Rez, east of the Grand Canyon. They speak a combination of Rez and a language spoken by travelers who were visiting Rez when the bombs fell. Over time, the two languages blended. I was a translator years ago, but it's hard to keep up with all of the tribal variations.
Does the valley belong to the dead horses?
The valley belongs to God, but no. The dead horses live at Dead Horse Point, up the Colorado River. They came here because I asked them to. Before I returned to the fold, I visited them years earlier. I looked much different then, but I left an impression on them. I taught them how to hunt more efficiently, how to maintain their weapons and pre-war equipment. When I returned, they showed their appreciation.
Why haven't I seen any sorrows in the valley?
The Sorrows have many skilled hunters among them, but no warriors. They have not had to deal with war or raiders for decades. Even though they can hunt a full-grown Yaoguai, they don't know how to deal with the Whitelegs. That's why we're here.
Are the new Canaanites really a tribe?
We wear more clothing than them and understand more about technology. But we're still a tribe, a linked family of families. The Boneyard, Phoenix, New Vegas, they're just places, metal and stone. New Canaan dies, but the tribe lives on. When the walls come tumbling down, when you lose everything you have, you always have family. And your family always has tribe.
The Boneyard, if I remember correctly, that's actually from the very first Fallout game. If I remember correctly. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
I guess that's another reason why I like the Fallout games, is because and the Elder Scroll games, like, they all connect. Like, previous Fallout games connect with the new Fallout games. Same with the Elder Scrolls. $11:39 in the morning. Who the honks their horn like that? The hell? Pull that one again. I have Fallout 1 on PC on Steam. I'm actually starting to get kind of interested in playing it, because originally I didn't, because I learned it's a point and click kind of thing. I might do it just for the lore. Actually, some personal questions.
Right now, I'd like you to focus on helping Daniel. Maybe there will be time later.
Okay, how about repairs?
Let me have a look. My tribe may take too much pride in its mechanical talents, but in truth, we are intrigued by the workings of a fine firearm.
Got it on the GameStop store, which is closed now, and dang, that sucks. Okay. Need to trade?
We do. Though the Whitelegs destroyed New Canaan, they didn't destroy all of our supply caches. All forms of currency are recognized here. Caps, NCR dollars, even Legion coin. Take a look.
Oh, that's good to know. Again, why can't this gun be a revolver? Weapon. I've been binding with still. A big surprise. He has a lot of 45 auto ammo. Ammo. Okay.
God be with you.
Yeah. Alright, so... I wish I could find some empty syringes. So, but yeah, if you guys are interested, I can, now start a Fallout 1 playthrough. The heck? I think that we looked at screen here? Okay then.
Do you like me?
So I finally get to explore all those taboo places without the other scouts yelling at me? Can't wait.
Imagine saying pack. Yeah. Is everything green? I have no idea. Just for warning, if I remember right, it's a pain in the ass to stream. Okay. Well, the thing is, I haven't even installed it yet. So I don't even know how well it will play on the computer. But if I could get it to work, I'll try to stream, and if streaming proves too much of a hassle, I'll try recording it. Exactly why I brought the rebreather.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
No. Oh, sorry. Okay. Didn't even see the mine there. Bethesda game. That's the best I could tell you, Chris. Also, there's a mod you would probably have to get, but I forget the name of it. That fixes a hell of a lot of problems it has running on newer computers. Super simple to install and run. Pretty much like the unofficial patch mods. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it works better than the freaking mods I'm trying to use on New Vegas. Big move, game. God damn. I fucked the mine. Okay, I see this one.
The spitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from.
Bitter plant and green man? Sound like full 22. Okay, I don't get the shotguns. Sucks. Hey. It's back out. Yeah. And that's what. Okay. I discovered. I found it, but too late. How are my limbs doing? Not good. Good thing about a Darker's back. Alright, let's see what's down here. Whoa. Really? A teddy bear? That's low.
Are we being watched? Pretty much grabbing the power cells and everything.
Way I heard it, salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
Bible cache. scrap metal. It could break down to lead. Scalpel, brace, everything but. Wooden, you were talking about the spirit that Sorrows, referred to as a god or a spirit. This is managed to find one of his terminals. Yeah, so pretty much the guy survived the bombs dropping, but lost everything, and he pretty much became a protector of anyone who made this valley their home. Okay, well, look, we're not going anywhere through here. Ammo? Okay, yeah, so there's white hands all over here.
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
Okay. Almost 12. Yeah. Okay. I suppose here is a good place as any to save. Thank you everyone for coming out to the stream tonight. Might play more of this tomorrow or switch back over to Kingdom Hearts. I might play more of this. There's a lot of this to go through as well. Or maybe play something completely different, who knows. But I am a Friday gamer. I do play other games. So, if you're new to the channel, you haven't yet, make sure to hit the follow button on Twitch so you get notified whenever we go live on Twitch. And on YouTube, make sure to hit the sub button and the bell icon to get notified whenever we go live or upload. I will have an announcement tomorrow about my schedule, what I have planned, to make sure that I can make more actual videos, not just live streams on YouTube. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. You're all awesome people, and I hope you all have an amazing day or night, wherever you are. See you all